Let's talk about the problems with J Street.
Unlike AIPAC, which supports U.S.-Israel relations regardless of internal Israeli politics, J Street tries to pressure a foreign government, the United States, in order to demand policy change of a sovereign democratic state, Israel.
Then they call the whole thing progressive.
Who knew imperialism was progressive?
And who gave J Street the right, as non-citizens, to demand a policy change for our country? Now wait, were you thinking about the US aid to Israel? Stop right there.
U.S. aid to Israel isn't charity. It provides over 100,000 American jobs, and the majority of the aid package is required to be reinvested in the U.S. economy.
US-Israel assistance isn't just aid. It's an American stimulus package.
J Street isn't representative of the Jewish community or Democrats.
They oppose BDS but then claim BDS over the Green Line is okay. They claim to oppose anti-Semitism but then attack the widely accepted IRA definition of anti-Semitism.
They claim to be pro-Israel, but they support unprecedented attacks on the U.S.-Israel relationship, even calling for conditioning U.S. aid to Israel, something both Democrats and Republicans completely reject.
J Street even lobbied to restore U.S. aid to Palestinians, even though the Palestinian government refuses to stop payment to terrorists.
Meaning U.S. aid to Palestinians actually violates U.S. law.
But J Street doesn't care. They even hosted the Palestinian president Mahmoud Abbas, who himself has sworn to continue paying Palestinian terrorists.
فقط 20 مليون أو 30 مليون شيكل وهي ما يدفع للعائلات الشهداء سندفعه لعائلات الشهداء.
We're still waiting for J Street to demand conditions for aid to the Palestinian Authority.
They even used their conference to honor Jimmy Carter, who's used his position as an ex-president in order to make unfounded accusations against Israel, accusations of apartheid.
Accusation that I, as an Israeli Arab, prove are false by my very existence.
J Street and their supporters are entitled to their political views, but pressuring a foreign government to pressure my country
is a step too far.